Hello everyone and welcome to Quest and Chaos. This is Cardboard Chaos, and this morning, we're playing Pandemic Legacy Season 0. I had to think of it for a moment there. Pandemic Legacy Season Goose Egg. We are through almost the first half. In fact,
June. We got 4 successes in a row.
Did we win in May?
Yeah, we did.
That was the first thing I did was write down win. I was so excited.
We did all 3 objectives even.
We kick ass, that's why.
Stop it. Don't say
Yeah,
it.
stop.
So, we're going to jump. I think we're you should subscribe, you should like, you should follow us, you should join our Discord because we have an amazing community. And there are a lot of amazing people in there.
Mm-hmm. If you like what you see, donate on Patreon and tell your friends to stop by and check us out. Yeah. That would be cool.
Subscribe.
What? Where are you going?
Okay. On that note,
Extra patron content.
on that.
That's extra Patreon content? I wouldn't do that to you guys. I'm sorry.
I can see. People are leaving Patreon right now.
Bye. Look, our viewership on the live stream is going up.
All right. Why don't we jump right into June 1st? This is Pandemic Legacy.
Stop.
In the name of love. Before we need to talk.
Oh God, are we breaking up?
Step 1. Check the legacy deck and prepare objectives. Before you set up the game and inevitably realize that you forgot to deal player cards before shuffling in the escalation cards, draw cards from the legacy deck. Draw them one at a time and read them out loud. Follow the instructions on both sides of each card and continue drawing until you get to a card that says pause or stop. The legacy deck will tell you how to prepare your objectives for that month. Then collect any cards in the reserve that are needed for that month.
I was reviewing your files, looking at the work you did last month tracking down Sabik's operatives. I have questions for you. If Operation Card 62 is in the intelligence file, read a debrief 189.
Yes.
189.
Yes. That's us. We decided to throw 60 whatever on the floor.
We definitely need to cheat and see.
Ooh. 189 you said?
189.
Sabik was willing to sacrifice that many civilians. Collateral damage can be a regrettable necessity at times, but on this scale, coupled with his raid upon this facility and the disappearance and death of CMO John Cooper, Sabik is growing more unstable. Thank you for this update. When you leave the office, you find a note on your desk. Find card 81 from the operations deck. Follow its instructions.
What was our other choice?
Yeah, let's look at
What was the other debrief?
200.
Okay. Your report has been extremely valuable. His attempted bombing indicates rising instability, and I assure you that he is not without involvement. Your integrity is commendable. Our resources have been stretched to capacity, but you are displaying good judgment. Raise your funding by 1.
The fact that it doesn't mention the fact that we bring
Nope.
up. Yeah, that's.
I want to know what this
sketch as
says.
fuck.
Help from Sabik. My eyes and ears at Langley told me you edited your report. Very smart. I'm glad you're looking after yourselves. I like you. And I like what you're doing. If you need a hand sidestepping the bureaucracy, just let me know. No strings attached. Put this card into the operations area now, and at the start of each game, check a box to ignore 1 restriction card for the current player's turn.
Yes.
When all 3 boxes are checked, destroy this card.
Okay.
We use that immediately if we know anything.
Yeah, when we can figure out what that is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Morse has some more words for us.
Of course she does.
She didn't call, did she?
No, she just knocks on our door. We're all just kind of...
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, nah, Coop is the one who left the messages. Dr. Morse comes in person.
Actually, Coop, did he pre-tape it and then send it to us? On a little
Don't
diskette?
know. I'm saying right now he's Sabik, calling it now. Anyway, we found one of Sabik's safe houses. Given his recent actions, containing him has become a high priority. Don't send a team. You must handle it personally.
Oh shit.
Tch, that's not sketchy as fuck. Tch.
She's Sabik.
In addition, the Soviets are building another control center, and there's a third Medusa trial.
Of course there is.
What is that like?
What the hell was that?
That's like where you don't know the answer to something and it just like is recorded later.
It's edited in later.
Medusa.
The new strain is considerably stronger, but our research division is already developing a stopgap treatment to counteract the most severe symptoms. Open box 6. That is conveniently already on the table.
Can't imagine why that would be.
Better not be more cubes.
It's more cubes. Or cards or stickers.
More tokens!
God.
So many tokens!
Do we even have space for these tokens anymore?
Right now, get operation cards at 70 and 71. They're right
got
there.
'em.
Place them side by side next to the board to form an infiltration site. Oh, interesting. Put the 9 enclosed security tokens by the side of the board. You will use them when you set up infiltration objectives. The keypad numbers on these tokens relate to the keypad numbers on the city cards.
Oh,
Add the enclosed stickers to the rule book and reference cards.
I was looking at those numbers last game, and I was like, what the fuck do they mean?
We're gonna dial, you're gonna call Coop.
Beep, boop, boop.
Where did these go? Anywhere?
Anywhere.
We're running out of room.
So rule P is enter or exit infiltration site. Move your pawn between an infiltration city and the entrance room of its infiltration site. You must use an alias that matches the affiliation of the infiltration city to do this action. Whenever you enter a room, reveal all face-down security tokens adjacent to it. If you exit an infiltration city with disease cubes and/or a contamination sticker, do not take any symptom cards.
Nice.
Infiltrate. While at an infiltration site, reveal cards from your hand matching the symbols on security tokens for an adjacent room to move your pawn, your viral outbreak miniature, to that adjacent room. You must cross a security token in order to move to an adjacent room. Whenever you enter a room, reveal all face-down security tokens adjacent to it. What the?
That's a lot of words.
I don't know what's going on.
There's
This
a
has
lot of
become a
words.
video game. While at an infiltration site, you may only do the infiltrate and enter/exit infiltration site actions and are not considered to be in any city. Security tokens are not removed during the game, but are reset at the start of each game with an infiltration objective. And then rule V, get out. At the end of the mop-up step, if your pawn is at an infiltration site, you must shift it back to its infiltration city.
So we basically go from whatever the infiltration city is over to this little separate board game.
So yeah, we get shifted over into that, and then at the end of the mop-up step, if we're in there, we get shifted back into the city itself, so that we end on the board.
Okay.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
So we have to know what city we enter at.
Yep, and I'm assuming it's what we get from the objectives. Anyway.
Oh wait, does it say Mexico City on this thing? Infiltration site, Sabik Safe House, Mexico City.
Cool. Objective number 1 in June this is a disrupt trial objective. To set up, separate the 11 Europe city cards from the player's deck, shuffle them, and place 4 of them face up in the operations area. These are the 4 trial cities. Then shuffling the remaining Europe cards back into the player deck. Finally, flip this card over and place it on top of the 4 trial cards. So it's shuffle them up, take 4.
Europe?
Yes. So this is how you can possibly get
For
shat on
Allied.
by London, Paris, Rome, and
Yep.
Istanbul. Or Kiev, Leningrad, Prague, and Warsaw all together.
Yep.
4 under there.
Yep,
Let's face
and
up.
face
Face
up.
up.
Yeah, we actually need to know what they are.
Is there a mulligan in this game?
Nope.
We got Prague, we got Istanbul,
yes.
we got East Berlin, we
Sweet.
got Rome. 2 and 2.
So two two American.
2 Allied, 2 Soviet.
Yes, that's what I'm looking
That's what we need to build for buses?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah.
So there's
Wow.
That's
that.
why I'm just like, is this the last thing we do? Because this is, you need a bunch of buses just to finish this, so we finish other things first.
This is an infiltration objective. To set up, find cards 70 and 71 and
it.
place them face up, making Sabik's safe house. Mix all the security tokens and place where this here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Place.
5.
Them too?
1 down on each circle. Face down, 1 on each circle on the infiltration site. Return the leftover security tokens to the reserve without looking at them.
Except that, like, I can see the fact from here that it's not. You didn't pick 5.
Well, no,
Well,
he's putting them face down.
Okay.
I see what he's doing.
Just gonna
Shuffle it.
here.
That is kind of a fun concept.
It's a little side quest game.
Yeah.
James, move your hand.
While in the basement of Sabik's safe house, here, spend an action and discard 3 neutral city cards.
Oh my god.
So there's.
So we need to get a bunch of all of the cards. I
But
mean, all of
how do
them.
we get into the room?
So you're in Mexico City. Remember, that was the whole thing. So you have to go to Mexico City and you enter physically. This is like you go to Mexico City and then you do the enter infiltration site. So you have to be in your neutral passport. So to move between an infiltration city and the entrance room of the infiltration site, your alias must match your affiliation city. So you have to be,
Neutral.
yeah, I have to be, hey lady, Metalfoot. Hey lady! I mean, you have to read it in the Jerry
Ding, ding,
Lewis
ding,
way.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
Or is that like the Beastie Boys?
It's also Jerry Lewis.
What I really want to know is what they mean by while in a
Infiltrate.
room is reveal the cards required to move to an adjacent room. What does that mean?
I don't know. Because in the
There
basement,
are numbers under these
Yeah.
things.
And at the bottom of each player card, you'll see a number that you need to reveal. And do we
what?
mix all and place 1 face down on each of the circle? So I don't know how we reveal them though.
Me neither. So I'm assuming you infiltrate, so you end up at the entrance. And then you're right. So how do I get out of this room and into the hallway?
You infiltrate. While in a room at an infiltration site, reveal the cards required to move to an adjacent room, then move them.
But how do I know what number of cards I have to reveal or what I have to reveal?
All right, let me look at this.
Yeah, like let's practice this.
Yeah, I think
let's set up
we're
in
missing
a
something.
warehouse and tape this off, and then we all put on our dark vision goggles.
Okay. Well, while we're looking up that, here's the third objective. Is an unknown target city. Set it up, separate 13 Asia cities from the player's deck and shuffle them. Place 1 face down into the operations area, then shuffle the remaining, blah, blah, blah. And this is what we've done before. 1 unknown city in Asia. Our acquire target. Bug control center.
You have to have the numbered cards from the tokens to move.
So do we reveal the token when we are in the room?
This,
You turn them open if you are in an adjacent room.
okay.
Got it. So once we hit the entrance, we can do the first number.
Yeah.
And then you have to have something to.
We
then
have to
you-
have a card with that number on it.
But what if you don't?
That's crap.
You gotta leave and somehow transfer cards around the
Well,
top.
no, you get bounced out at the end of your number
That's
of
right.
turns.
Yeah.
So I would, if I didn't have the right number of cards, I would move buses or some other stuff,
And then get bounced back out into Mexico City.
and then pull some cards and try and get back in. So who's gonna play that game?
Well, my ability with Lita is best suited to figuring out where that control room is. Because
With-
we have so many Asian cities.
With Sir Everett, I get actions, so I can get further in, but I would need cards is the problem.
Cards is the real issue.
Yeah.
And for me, I just pretty much run around and kill cubes.
But you just reveal the card. You don't discard it. So
Yeah.
like if you get into the first room, you still keep that card. And I think I'm still going to be. I think Amy, you and I are still killing people.
Yeah.
Everyone is still killing
I
people.
mean, I should hope so. Also, we get 5 this month.
5 this month, and we don't.
Should we shuffle these
Oh, well,
up
we
and
do have more
randomly
cards, by
choose?
the way, to read.
Ooh,
Oh,
From Dr. Morris.
no.
Your first year evaluations continue.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
that's right.
that these are important. Any restrictions you receive will not necessarily reflect our opinion on the quality of your work. They are a time-tested method by which we train junior agents.
yeah, don't
Oh,
do what
here we
do.
go.
According to our audience as well, you can spend an action to leave on your own.
Okay. All right. Decide as a group, then fill in 1 bubble per question. 1 strongly disagree, 5
What?
strongly disagree. Things never look bleak or hopeless.
Wrong. It's already hopeless.
Yeah, I would say that's a 1. Things are always
We're
bleak
doing-
and hopeless.
No, I'd put a 3.
I'd say 1 to 2.
5.
I'd negotiate.
5,
3.
1.
3.
What's our average?
4.
Mark it 3.
Mark it as a 3.
Mark it at 3.
Next question.
We tend to believe all human beings are worthy of respect.
Nope. 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the 2 on that one.
Sure.
That is a 2.
We are terrible.
All
people.
right. Review your responses from questions 5 through 9, all the
Pull
circly
that back
ones.
out.
And then,
Ooh, 5 through 9 all at once.
yep, and add up the total. So,
Oh. 3 plus 4 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
so just write 14 there. Or if you want to
Yeah,
write the
And
number.
then what
I see.
happens?
14.
Well, we get to look at the back.
Boom!
Read debrief 133.
You suck.
Right in the middle.
We're average. Nice.
Yeah,
That's what taking the average does.
the best way to do hit points.
Oh no.
Oh shit. We had to do this right away? We couldn't wait till later?
Your answers have been reviewed, and I have a restriction to implement.
Son of a bitch.
Deceit and elusive cunning are critical tools for field agents, but remember that you must trust your superiors. I look forward to seeing your progress. Find card 54 from the operations deck and place it face up in the operations area.
Now what, lady?
So right now we're
54.
54.
Restriction. Evaluation evasive. You must discard an additional city card when you do the identify target city action.
So basically, we're back up to 3.
We haven't ever done the identify target city action,
Because
so
we've gone through all of this.
Well,
yeah,
and
we're
I,
up to 4. Tiana's at 3, depending on the alias.
well, and
we can
I, well,
also-
and what I also don't discard with Lita.
yeah. But I do think that we need to use Sabik's help, and we should use it before we lose it.
yeah, because who knows?
Who knows
The
what's gonna
stupid
happen?
funding.
I definitely think the doctor's the big bad evil guy.
The Dr. Sabik.
No,
No,
Doctor, what's your face?
yeah.
I think so too.
Or is that just what Matt and Rob want us to
Zadwood.
think?
It's hard to say.
Is
No,
it
it's
airborne? Or is
Yes.
it pigeons?
It's
It's
airborne.
not pigeons. It's airborne.
Pigeons are airborne. Therefore, it was airborne. See?
It was the pigeons the whole time.
Have we hit the pause?
Thank God.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Yes. Cool. We're moving on.
Can
Here,
I see the debrief? I just kind of want to take a look.
You want to see what the other one was?
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah.
see how much we like. You're great.
feel
No,
like-
shoot.
So-
Coop
so-
is it. Coop is doing it. He faked his death, and now he's on the run. And him and Sabik are lovers, shacking up in Mexico City.
So
There it
22,
is.
your answers have been reviewed, and
Solved
I
problem.
have a restriction to implement. Caution and observation are commended, but do not hesitate to whatever. And then it's another card. 197 is.
You're gonna get a restriction either
I reviewed your answers, and I have a restriction to implement.
So either way, we were getting a restriction.
Kind
just
of,
picking
yeah.
our poison.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, we have prepared the board and the pieces. Everything looks
Do we pull cards now?
fantastic.
Or do we
Now we
shuffle
add
cards?
agents to the board.
New York, Jakarta, and Delhi. I almost said Jacksonville.
I know. It's like, Jack who?
Delhi? Thank you. Okay.
Karachi, Novosibirsk, and Shanghai.
Where is Karachi? Everything looks weird on this side. And where?
Is this
Shanghai.
Is this the one with the weird font?
Yes, this is the
Okay.
one with the weird font.
Osaka, Manila, and Madrid. It doesn't help when it's upside down or sideways.
Yeah.
It's all.
It's all over here. Well, at least it's all reasonably well contained.
Istanbul is relatively close.
Istanbul.
Yeah.
Did we?
Give out the card.
That's already there, and now we need to decide what events we're
I
using.
think we need to put airlift back in. I think that was.
I think not having that kind of hurt us. So the ones that I'm looking at right now are
Kind of hurt us. We were awesome last time.
Absolutely, I'd put airlift in there.
And we only get 5 this time, right?
Yep.
Do we look and reshuffle
I would say no. I don't know. That really does.
I mean, sometimes
I
we'll
do
use
have
it.
tracking device, which gives us 2.
Wait, what?
So tracking device, I can look
Do
at
we
top
do we
2
have any
cards.
runners?
Oh.
We don't have any runners.
What
We
does
do not
that
have any
mean?
runners.
Okay, so we don't need the.
We don't
border
have this
security.
going on.
Oh, okay.
We can
Not this
rendezvous,
time.
cover of darkness, encoded message.
I was like, what? We have employees?
I think
Nice.
I would
Yeah,
like.
those are our teams.
I would like diversion back in
Yeah.
there. Moving those things.
Was pretty great. That's 5.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Or no forecast.
I mean, you have forecast if you're sticking with Sir. What's
Well,
his
it
face?
allows you to
Sir Pink
look.
Glasses?
Yeah,
So
so no
you can-
shifting, but like we can,
But you have to look on your turn.
during the do action, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, forecast is. Yeah, I say we do that.
Okay.
Let's just
I
do
mean,
it.
let's
Move
just
on.
try it.
I mean, we keep getting shafted because we're doing awesome.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Clearly, we're doing well enough we don't need funding.
Well, I think we're doing
This is
so
dumb.
well that they've taken funding away from us. Because
Don't they know
are.
that the government, like, if you don't use it, you never get it back?
So, I'm seeing some issues.
Just a few, huh?
So, are we gonna shake your poop? I'm gonna shake your poop.
Shaking the poop. Let's see how smooth it comes out. We have.
White.
Fixed! It's rigged! Rigged. Do I need to know things? Do we need to put things? Because I have 2 Asia cities.
Yeah. We
So-
want to know those.
Peking as well for me.
Novosibirsk
Is.
and Riyadh.
And I have Khartoum and Mexico City. Neither of them are useful. I mean, they're
But
useful.
you could go there and get into town.
That's true.
Get into town.
Shaking it down. Okay, Jim's next.
All right, now it's the escalation
I'm
cards.
just gonna move
Oh, I was like, demo. Kamisu-san.
Does anyone have Saigon?
Nope.
No,
I forgot. What are we supposed to do? Because God, this
there's
feels
so
like
much.
a disaster.
Look how hard Delhi is to get to.
But we're
Well-
all going to Istanbul.
That's
Except
true.
for Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas
Fly
is
for
going there.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Are there
2,
eyeballs?
3, 4. Yes.
Oh, there's surveillance there.
Yep. Piles are
was
so
it-
messy.
All
Yeah, they are.
even.
Yeah,
So
I don't trust
even
that pile.
5
I don't trust
piles?
that pile either. I feel like the piles are messy.
4,
But they're all
5,
equal?
6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 8, 9. Yeah.
Times
Okay.
5 is 45. We're odds.
We have odds today. Great.
Well, so 44 divided by 4.
44
We
is
have
10.
11 turns.
To do all of this, which I don't think we will.
I accidentally just saw where this is. Fuck. All right, now I don't know where it is. Do you know where it is?
No.
Okay. Good.
It's somewhere in those 11 cards.
Make it number 1.
No.
No.
So question, what's happening? Where am I
So
going?
I am going first. I can. This is our biggest problem. Mm-hmm. And Jakarta. Although Jakarta's not that far from.
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna move you guys closer, if you guys are okay with that.
And then do you want to shoot a guy next to you in New York right
So I'm
away?
gonna use one action to shoot a guy next to you. You know what? Who am I? Who am I really?
Oh.
That is
I
a good
am
question.
Dante Harrison, the medical conference coordinator. Come to my conference.
Actually, he refused your request and you just shot him.
Yeah. I can move a team member or a fire outbreak miniature up to 3 spaces. I can treat disease cubes. I have authorization code 424. Once per turn, as an action, remove 1 agent from an adjacent city. And then authorization code 715. As an action, you remove all agents from a city containing an active team. And I can visit Lima on my visa, which is totally useless so far in this
When
game.
I said Mexico City, I had a feeling. Actually, I didn't. I completely didn't have a feeling. But that would have been amazing.
got a
that is
feeling.
me.
Oh.
Who are you playing?
I think I'm going to start with Lita Alexander, actually, because I'm thinking that I want to get in and do that identify city as quickly as possible, is my thought.
Cool.
What do you guys think?
Cool.
What?
Oh, wait.
What?
Asia.
Huh?
We have 3 Asia.
So,
What's happening?
If I give you Asia,
Then
then you
I've got,
go over there.
Then I've got the Asia.
Yeah. Okay.
What's happening?
Well,
now?
okay.
What?
I'm not picking a first day list until I know what our first objective is. Are we going to go and build a bunch of the teams?
I feel like this is way easier. I mean,
That
we have to build
probably.
teams regardless.
This is an unknown city. It's going to take us a while to get through.
But now,
All of
because of Stupid Lady, we have to have 4 of them.
Right.
Well,
we
not-
can also check this and.
Yeah, and I
use
can
3.
give you one and then you use 3.
Honestly, if you.
Oh, wait. Oh, well. Oh, wait.
Huh? What?
Should I be... That means should I be Todd?
Yeah.
Well, she'll be going before you.
All right. Well,
Can she take from
Yeah,
you?
she can take.
Then I think start that with him.
Yeah. Okay, Todd.
Because then you can just go and do that. Mm-hmm. Because
So you can-
because you can discard a card and get over to Leningrad to do the Is it Europe or
Asia.
Asia? Okay,
Asia.
get over to
So
Shanghai,
you have to- Yeah.
and then just reveal the card.
So then
Oh, not discard, because if she did, then she wouldn't have.
I'll start as "Hey, lady," and then as an action, move to a city with a safe house.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't.
So
need to move it at all.
you're gonna be taking care of the identifying target city. So then I'll be Delenn and start working on building teams.
Cool. And I am Todd Fibblestead McGoober.
He almost said McGruber for some reason.
Research assistant. When you do the share intel action, you may give any one city card, or when others share intel with you, they may take any one city card from you. I also have the treat action, which is return 1 disease cube in the city you are in. I also have 2 cards, or 2, what the fuck are they? 2 assets that both are within the city of Istanbul. Visa, I get to travel there as an action, and then politician once per turn as an action. While in the politician city, you may give a city card to a player in any city.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're first, my friend.
So I have zapped one guy out of New York.
Yeep.
Then you want to move,
Who do I need to move
not me.
closer to this nonsense?
Well, I can fly to Istanbul.
You guys can. So really, I should have went last.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know,
And you can't just pass.
Oh,
I
didn't
mean,
wanna
Hold
pass.
my action.
Well, I mean,
You-
I could play another person's character. No wait, because if we choose
What?
to start.
no, that's
Yeah.
true. You can choose
Yeah,
which.
but this is the start character. I don't
So
know.
like you could play this part, like you could play,
Yes.
What's her name?
We
And
can
then
we can trade passports around. We don't have to keep the same ones every time.
but like middle of the game, I can't get my passport back.
No.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure out:
Bless
is
you.
there any way that I can secure two places? And what I could do is I can move somebody to Sydney. If somebody actually to Saigon. No, I don't want to do that.
Here's a question: if I go
1,
back
2.
to my person that I would rather be, no, but I need to grab from James first.
I can
before.
move somebody to Jakarta if they wanted, just to get so that I can get cleared out.
Well, it'd basically have to be Tiana because we need to do it.
Yeah,
trade.
we need to do a thing and then I
Okay.
get out of here.
Do you want to head over?
I'm
that
fine
way?
with that. Yeah.
So if I move you 3, 1, 2, 3 is my second action. I will move you. Do you want to actually be there, or should you be here just to be safe?
I think be there. Well,
Just to be safe,
sure.
because I could pull an escalation.
Yes, you could. I'd rather you didn't.
So that was 1, 2, 3. I have one more action to do, and I think I'm just gonna fly myself. No, I'm not gonna fly myself.
No, because
to
you go to
Paris.
Lima.
Well, I could go to Paris by
Okay.
showing it.
Oh yeah, no. Kill another person in New York.
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Oh, that's
there.
right. You'd have.
Well,
You can only do that once per turn.
so if my first action was to, so there's 3 here. My first action is to move there, move you twice, then I kill one.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. So I just.
Fly to Paris.
Does anyone
No,
Oh, wait,
Paris
no, you
has
don't wanna
some
fly to
surveillance.
do? James, do you want to move 3?
No, I have to
I
give
can't.
2.
What's your other
Give the Asia
card?
card. Peking or
No,
sorry.
Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Thomas to Sao Paulo. But you can just go straight to Mexico City. You could also trade. You could also
So
trade.
I'll do 1. I guess I'll just.
Or you could also trade people and try that thing.
Actually, let me look at this. Sure, I'll switch. So my last one will be switching to Devon Heartstone, aluminum salesperson. Once per turn, as an action, you may take a city card from another player in your city. Okay, that's it. I'm like, I'm done.
That's
with
it.
That's it. We're over. Asia.
Which
I got
one?
Karachi and Leopoldville.
Too many cities.
Right there.
Leopoldville
I
is
could
right.
fly there.
That's in Africa, though.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay,
matter.
sorry.
Not to say that Africa doesn't matter, just for our purposes, right at this moment.
But I have 3. So East Berlin gets a figure, and Bombay.
Okay.
Alright.
Go, my friend. Clear up Jakarta.
Alright, I reckon I can do that. So, 1 to get there. 2, 3 to clear down to 2. Turn to 1. I can't really go anywhere else.
No.
Yeah, because everywhere else is surveillance.
Eyes.
The eyes, they're always watching. And I have less than no interest in all of that nonsense.
Yeah. So I guess it's Poland.
Yeah, I guess I'll just
Yeah.
kill off that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to Jakarta, clean it out.
And someone's going to Delhi. I'm hoping.
No.
Escalation.
Too late.
Escalation.
Well, we've so Sydney gets 3. Well, I guess it.
At least I'm right here.
Johannesburg is back in play now.
Son
Son of a bitch. I don't think we have that. Take that card.
No,
out.
we don't have that. Take that card out. Well, and these second characters don't have the treat action.
So
So it's is it a crew?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't.
Oh, shit.
We're still at 2 though. Everything's fine.
Madrid,
Cheers.
East Berlin.
I got you, boo.
Cool.
All right. So I'm taking a card.
Yes, you want picking. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now you need to get to Asia.
Did I need a 4th one because of that dumb thing?
Well, we were gonna
we'll
check
Yeah.
some out.
So, as Hey Lady Metalfoot, I can, as an action, you may move to a city with a safe house. So I forgot where I am, but put me wherever that is.
Shanghai.
So that's 2. I'm going to.
We're gonna check this box.
Yep.
And
Is that
this-
an action?
To check it? No.
Well, no, but it's an action to put this card in the operations area now, and at the start of each game, check a box to ignore 1 restriction for the current player's turn.
Yes. Check the box. So it's not an action. So my 3rd action is to,
Discard.
and reveal whatever the hell that thing is.
It
Okay.
is Shanghai.
Okay.
Where you are.
Okay.
And that's a Soviet.
Soviet Russia.
So this, did you put a marker? That's our target city.
That is our
So
target.
I could then, from here, I could either remove a guy right now or go back to Emma McEmerson, the safe house building, globetrotting maniac. So it's either remove 1 or flip aliases.
Which alias do you think is most useful right now?
Emma Emerson for the gun-toting lunatic.
Then switch it over.
Yeah, because this one is just basically to fly
Yeah.
stuff around and nothing else.
So then to succeed in this, we need to have a
Soviet
bus.
Yeah.
Mhm. Soviet team.
So I'm gonna
Soviet bus
switch
and
over.
someone in Washington.
Yep.
Unless we scratch off another.
All right, so I have Kiev. I don't know if anybody cares, and I have Cairo. So I've got 2 towards the Soviet bus scenario.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, pull me some cards.
Bombay. Shanghai.
Shanghai has 3 now.
Okay.
Okay. My turn.
Yes, sir. You were going to be trading cards around, if I remember right.
Yes.
I don't know
I don't actually have any cards. I have London.
if really. I don't think that's.
You can fly straight to Istanbul.
Yep.
One.
2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
Santiago. And that's okay. And
Yes.
Algiers.
Okay.
Okay. Delhi. It's the first incident.
Ah.
Yes.
Safe house compromise. Remove one safe house in Asia and return it to the supply.
Crud.
So, is there surveillance there?
Yes.
Yep.
Crap. So I would,
got
Thomas,
you.
ask you to move me out of there.
Um,
I'm putting it back.
so I put it there, and then the second. Did I do 2 or is that just 1?
I think that was just one.
New York. Fibblesticks. Goober.
Fibblestib!
Okay. Is that my turn?
Yep.
Wow.
What really sucks is that it would kind of be nice to start my turn there so I could pull something, but I can't.
Right. Well,
Wait,
move down.
Whose turn is it? That was-
Yours.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
It's my turn to go.
Yes.
So I'm going to remote kill one of these stupid guys.
Nice.
Yay.
I'm going to remove you to Osaka.
Sure. Feels good.
Hanoi in the center? No, that doesn't connect to Delhi. Never mind, I lie.
Okay. I'm actually going to probably back this up a second.
Okay.
So I'm going to move you for 1,
Uh-huh.
2, 3, 4.
There you
Just
go.
to get rid of those 2 guys.
All right.
I feel like this is not going well.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. Jakarta and Saigon. That is 4 neutral cards.
Oh yeah, we don't need to mark these anymore when you're here in Asia.
I know I
Clean
don't
the
need
board
to
up a little bit.
yell which cards I have for no
Yeah.
reason.
Oh my
What?
gosh, if I
What?
had 1 more, I could...
Build a bus.
Build the bus.
Flip those cards, friend.
Jakarta, where
Why is
you're
it
at.
all on my side.
Osaka, where Amy is at.
Okay. I suppose I'm gonna move to Sydney and clean that mess.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. Should I stay here or should I head over?
Should I stay or should I go? Boom, boom, boom.
I'm thinking I want to start making my way up here because I want to be able to get. I mean, we don't have any.
We have no Soviet cards except for with Amy.
I have 2 Soviet cards, and I'm wondering if I pick up 1, 2, 3, build a safe house back where it was, like put it back, and keep moving.
Yeah, basically.
Because right now, other than that town, there's no other outbreak towns.
Oh,
right
I need to get out of Sydney anyway.
Yep.
So 4.
Cool.
Right. That's the end of my turn.
Outbreak town.
Hey, look at you.
Hi!
You were correct. Escalation.
Wow. Oof. Hanoi gets 3.
That sucks.
We need to get a Soviet bus.
Yeah.
There's practically no Soviet cards out, like
Yep.
at all.
There's a lot of Soviet cards
That's
in
the
there.
problem. Yeah.
A neutral bus would be nice too.
Because we have 2, 3, so there's only 11.
4, 5, 6.
And we discarded 1 to reveal.
This is
Well,
gonna be.
I mean, there's a lot more Soviet cards than that. There's only
we have
like
14.
11.
Yeah.
Oh. I never saw that before.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit!
All right. No, we've got no funding events.
Nope.
Nope.
East Berlin gets its 3rd.
I've got none over here.
Delhi.
Ah.
Is an out.
Incident.
Is an incident. Great.
It's escalating.
Place an
quickly.
agent in every city with 1 or more incident tokens in Asia.
And we get
There's
another
another
incident.
incident.
Do we though? Because that would only be a 3rd
Yeah, because
agent, not the incident.
players in
it'll
Europe
be a
or
4th here in
Africa.
Delhi.
Ooh, this is good. Players in Europe or Africa
Oh,
that
never
are
mind.
not in a safe house lose a cover.
Wow. That's big.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Nothing.
I was mesmerized by the optical illusion of not seeing that 3rd token behind the other guy. I was like, no, there's only 2 there, and then I was like, nope, there's 3.
Well, that hurt.
Yeah, we really need to fix Asia.
Maybe.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Fix Asia.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Safe house, blow some peeps up.
Okay.
No, do we even need a safe house right now?
To build
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Well, we're not building this turn.
bus.
So push me to whoever's next. What's the next town over?
So
This
Hanoi,
one?
yeah, that.
Sure. So that's 1 umbrella
Gunbrella.
for 2.
Umbrella.
Build one?
No.
Oh no, not
you,
yet.
You can 3 and 4 for kill 2 more guys.
Okay, so go over to Hanoi and kill 2, and I don't do a thing.
I mean, that cleared out some pretty important areas, so that's good.
Okay, right. I did all the things I could do.
Yep.
Okay, and we're not going to
Thank you.
escalate soon. I have Toronto and New York, so if anybody needs blue cards, that's my jam.
Hanoi,
You did?
where Amy is.
Good job.
Shanghai.
Where she just was.
I'm just doing that.
Wow.
That's all I'm doing.
Wow. Okay,
I also
my
feel
turn.
like we need to put a safe house or 2 in that region just to be bouncing around.
You clean out Delhi.
1, 2.
Get me a bus.
Get your bus. 3, 4.
Thank you. I do need a safe house.
I was gonna say, you don't have a safe house to build it in.
Yeah.
What are you on
But-
about?
Amy,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm stuck there and I need to throw a safe house down. What's this happening here?
East Berlin.
How's that's escalation territory, right?
I can fly to Paris
Okay.
and fix it.
Well, East Berlin is currently out here.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that. Sydney and San Francisco.
Ooh.
Why is everyone else getting the stuff that I need? Okay,
Cool.
draw them cards.
Wait, that was
Huh?
your turn?
Yep.
Yeah,
New York,
it's you.
Bombay.
It's me, and that's 3.
Stupid.
I can get there.
Stupid Asia.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Your turn. Fly to Paris. Fly, you fool.
So I will show Paris.
You want to take one off there or no? How bad is that going to be? Honestly, West Berlin or whatever is a bigger problem. East Berlin, West Berlin, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm going to show Paris,
Yeah.
fly there. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I've got the cards. I don't know. Do you want to take Santiago back? And
Well, too late now.
okay, yeah. Okay. Tokyo. Well, that's a lot of them.
Damn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You might as well get rid of the 2 allied.
How many allied
I
cards
mean-
are there in totality?
Well, is there
Hold
any,
on.
actually? Is there actually
there.
Jakarta? You are right next to Jakarta.
I am right next to Jakarta.
Why don't I discard Jakarta
You can certainly do that.
and Saigon?
Yep,
Those are over there.
they are. So I can 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess.
But now I think we are getting.
We need buses.
Yeah.
What flavor's my town in right now?
So
Well, and the worst part is that none of the buses that we need are neutral.
Madrid,
All of the ones that we need are either Soviet or
Jakarta.
Ugh.
Okay.
all the ones that we need are Allied or Soviet.
Well, I think just getting teams to mop up is.
It's huge.
It is your turn.
So it is. All right. So, Jakarta? Is that in here? Yes.
Yes.
So I will 1 to Jakarta, 2 to use my spy camera ability and draw the current city from the discard pile. 3 to get rid of one of. I mean, 3 to get rid of both of them, or 4 to get rid of both of them,
Yeah.
I guess. Because I can't do anything else right now. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Can you move me down to?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Counterintelligence. Put one card from the threat discard pile into the game end area, and Hanoi.
Do we care about removing
I don't
somebody?
think we're at that point yet.
I don't either.
Okay.
Well,
It's either Bombay.
I mean Delhi. So we never have to worry about it again.
Is Delhi out?
Delhi is
Delhi's
2.
in here. It's hard to get to. That's the problem.
Yeah. Sure. Let's do it. What do you think, Amy?
Yeah. I mean, I've got no.
Back to sleep. Shh.
But these still can.
Well, yes,
But,
and
yeah.
will. Because I don't think did we do that thing where we couldn't pull it to Moscow? The
Well, I
card?
mean, it's just gonna make Delhi really bad.
more dangerous.
So 2 of
Do
these
it.
guys.
Yep.
Osaka. Novosibirsk. So we do have some
Novosibirsk.
more issues.
We have issues.
Sucks. Okay, so
Now it's your turn.
what do you think, Calcutta or Bangkok? Because do you have a building for me over there? Did I throw one at you? Did it come back to me?
It came
Yeah.
back to you.
Okay, so I don't care which of the two towns, just put me there, right?
I think
Because then I can hit
We-
Bombay
well-
and kill two.
It needs to be a.
well, in order to use these and,
Yeah.
and start getting some mop-up work going on.
Bombay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I build it in Bombay?
Yeah,
Bombay's a little out of the way though.
it's right next to you.
So is Bangkok.
But you also have a bus capability, which means that it
Yeah,
takes
I'm-
5 to get you there, which is why I was like, is Calcutta?
I'm flying anywhere with Paris. Anywhere in the world, I'm flying with Paris.
Where?
Fair.
What's your Asia card there?
Karachi.
We already know what the card is. It doesn't matter.
No, I mean like, could you you can discard and fly?
I can, yeah, or I can show Paris. I mean, 1 to Paris, discard Paris, fly anywhere on the board.
Okay. I would say
'Cause-
Bangkok.
So you move 1,
2 to place.
2
Yeah.
to build.
Yep.
See, the problem is you can't now kill people out of Bombay.
Oh, I see what you
There's-
meant. So if you go to 1-2 Bombay, safe house, and then kill 2.
But I could. I've gone 2, right? So I could just discard. So wait a minute. Is Bombay going to come up? Is my question. What's going to come up? Because I can fly now any place and kill some people.
Bombay is in here.
So Bombay's not going to come up unless we hit an escalation.
Which
And what about
Osaka is in here. Novosibirsk is in here.
what about this one?
Madrid.
Madrid is in here.
Okay, so really nothing is
So
urgent.
Osaka, Novosibirsk, and
If
Madrid.
we can get rid of
What about
any
Bombay?
of
Is
them,
Bombay in here?
Bombay is in there.
So really, the only place I don't want to wind up is Bombay at the end of
Unless
this
there's
turn.
a safe house.
Correct.
Or do you want to move me? Like, what's the most vital? Because right now there are 4 places I need to be, and only one.
Getting rid of one of them would help.
Which one is the question? So now, which one is
Flip
the
a
harder
coin.
one?
Any of them.
I would say Novosibirsk because it's a little harder. to get to.
Novosibirsk is very hard to get to.
Okay, so move me for 3. Umbrella for 2.
There we go.
Okay. And Novosibirsk is a clean.
It's safe.
city.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yep, that thing happened.
Fuck, come on.
But I have 3 Soviet cities now.
Istanbul gets 3.
Sorry.
Oh hey!
Hi.
That's a party in Istanbul, just like our first few
We
games.
might get our first covers. Anybody have a quarter?
No,
I
but
had
we
my
got
fingernail.
me too, on the back of a pen.
I have my Quest and Chaos coin.
Gotcha. So I hear that the cover things are very broken, so we might have to look at Board Game Geek.
Okay. What do you
Okay.
mean broken?
That they don't scratch off very easily
Ah.
without destroying what's underneath.
Okay. Good to
Well,
know.
oh, okay.
Okay, so we're we're pulling 3 of these now.
Oh
If it's all 3,
We're dead.
Yeah. Shanghai,
Shanghai is on its 3rd.
New York,
It's its 3rd.
woo!
East Berlin.
Everything's terrible.
Okay.
We live.
We live. Whose turn was that?
That was
That's
Amy's.
Amy's.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Well, 10.
We live. We die. We live again.
That's New York. What do I have? I have San Francisco. That's not gonna help.
You can only give from where you're at, right?
Yeah.
You can't take.
No.
If you end,
That's gonna get us 2 buzzes. That's not there yet. 1, 2.
I can
One.
give you Paris.
Where are you at? You're there?
If we would have to both be in Paris.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay. But then.
To build an allied
yeah,
bus.
Got it. So if you clear up one that you've got, that's 1, 2, 3 to Paris.
Well, let's clear 1.
Yeah.
That's action 1. Action 2.
I would almost say take 2 out of where you are and then go to Paris if you're going to end there.
Yeah, I mean, these are going to come up. Is there any way to do anything? I mean, can you fly anywhere?
It's all allied cities, so unless
I can get to
You have Saigon.
Sydney.
Yeah, but then there's no way you'd have enough movements to get up to Shanghai, which is the problem there.
Well,
yeah, and you don't have Saigon.
And I don't want to keep discarding cards because we don't have a
I know.
bus yet.
You could get to San Francisco.
Well, you can go anywhere in 2 turns, right? So if you pull 1, 2 turns to get somewhere, you'll end up discarding a card.
Does he discard directly to go to San Francisco?
No,
or
You don't have
You-
to discard it,
yeah.
just shows.
so
It's an
show
ally.
to,
Yeah.
Show to London,
yeah,
fly anywhere on the board, and then you can pull 1 character.
really, and then show to London. You have 2 choices here.
It's
1,
it's-
show London, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
I
Okay.
don't have to discard a card.
Yeah.
There we go.
We just pulled an escalation. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Moscow
I'm looking for those funded events, man.
and
Seriously.
Bombay.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Novosibirsk,
Hey.
Hanoi,
1 more.
Don't.
Istanbul. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We
There's
one more
not
turn.
enough me to get everywhere. I
No, I
cannot
know.
be in 5 places at once.
But
Holy
whose turn is it?
Yours.
fucking shit.
It is now your turn.
Who are you right now?
I am.
You're Devin, right?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you can't move any of us either.
Fuck. Am I done?
Can you take or give?
Why are...
You may take a city card. Okay, that's not useful.
This is bullshit. Why am I Devin?
Just change it then. I mean, you've
Well, I
got
have
to
to be in a
change it.
safe house, right? So I'm going to. Where is that? Bangkok? I don't have Bangkok. 1 to Paris. 2 to fly to Bangkok. 3 to build a bus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Is this, what's the restriction?
It's not on that.
Okay, so
Identify
it's target city. All right.
Build a bus, move it to Bombay. Or
Move it to Bombay.
Bombay's a good.
I really wish I wasn't dead. That's my turn.
mop it up.
All right. Mop up.
Mop up. Can I? Let's see. Let's. Oh, I don't. I'm not that guy.
On your next go around, you got to flip.
Yeah.
1, 2,
So
3, 4.
pick your cards. The good cards first.
Yes.
Woo, what was that?
My phone.
Do you not know to silence your phones when you're on set?
Hey,
Is that
it
vibrate?
is. Yeah.
That's not silence, that's vibrate.
Boo.
Here we go with Jakarta,
Do not disturb.
Madrid,
Yours.
Thank you.
Osaka gets
Ah.
an
Incident.
incident.
Not
We're-
terrible.
We're on the brink. That's the problem. Sleeper cells activate. North America. Place an agent in every city with 1 or more incident token in North America.
None. Cool.
That is it. It is your go.
Makes my stomach hurt. Or it's the hot dog, I can't tell.
I can 1, 2, 3, 4 get the bus to Osaka.
Yeah.
Or you can make a bus.
That would be an extra step because I would 1,
Yeah.
2 to make, 3, 4, and then it would be deactivated.
Well, we're
Well,
not.
it can be.
Nope.
Yeah, I would say move the bus.
1, 2, 3, 4, and now it's in Osaka.
Yeah.
And that is the end of my turn.
Well,
so
let's actually. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. That sounds good.
We have no other buses. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either that or
Yeah, you're right. That's
you move the
that's
person.
That's
Yeah.
the plan.
escalation.
Son of a bitch!
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing's bad. Everything's
Which is so that was
shit.
a great move then, right?
Yes.
So Johannesburg gets 3 guys.
But you know what's great? There's only one more escalation
Does
card in that
Johannesburg-
whole deck.
Get actually 3 guys, or did just Johannesburg get 3 Q?
Three guys.
Oh, because it was the guy's card.
Yeah.
And
Do we know? Can we look that up?
on the escalation,
Just to see if an infected city gets cubes or agents. Because I think it's just when the infection card
I
comes
think
up,
you're right.
me too.
which we have been burning through these escalations. That's only come up.
Yeah, we only have one more escalation card in the whole deck.
And we're only halfway down.
Yeah.
We did a great job shuffling.
Yeah.
We're the best shufflers ever.
Yeah, it's only with the infection card. Otherwise, it's treated like a regular city card. All right.
So that was the best call ever.
Where?
So we're drawing 3 of these?
Yep.
You know it?
Escalate or incident. And that was you moved them, James. I was like, that's the last one.
Place 1 or more agent in every city with an incident token in Europe.
We're good there.
None. Excellent. Okay.
New York.
That
Incident.
gets one.
Sleeper cells activate. Place 1 or more agent in every city in the Pacific Rim. And the last one, Novosibirsk. It's a 3rd figure. Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, that was a painful turn.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
So umbrella, some people for just
One.
yeah.
Yep.
Now where am I going?
Umbrella, anyone else you can do.
Where?
3.
Like who?
Shanghai. Ugh.
2, 3, umbrella.
There. 2.
Yeah.
Where am I going? 3. Just put me anywhere on the board that's reasonable. I feel like either the incident of just Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. Like where do I want to go?
Well, okay, so what's in here? Hanoi is in here, so
All
let's
right,
let's
so
not do that at the moment.
You can't.
New York is in here.
You can't end on Shanghai unless you're going to build a safe house there.
Unless you
Good.
want to take a cover.
Yes. So I think it's Istanbul. That goes in Istanbul.
I think it's Istanbul.
So
Do you have a
know
visa
what?
to
I
Istanbul?
don't. Yeah, I do. So let's take that back. Give me Toronto back. Do I even want to do the safe house there? Because that saves me a thing. So pull my safe house. I don't need to do a safe house.
Okay.
Move me to Istanbul because it's my visa. My
One.
visa
So
is
that's yep.
as
so
an
that's-
action,
one
so
action.
that's 2. So I shot some people
Yes.
in Novosibirsk.
Yeah, shoot some more.
Yep, that's 3.
3.
Now what do I want to do?
Make a safe house there.
Sure, put my safe house back there.
Okay.
4.
exactly.
I have Buenos Aires in South America, and I have Leningrad, so I'm at 4 Soviets.
Okay.
Mop up.
Yes.
That because it didn't move.
Yep. Flip my cards.
East Berlin,
Okay.
Fuck you, East Berlin.
Johannesburg is in
An
it.
Yep.
incident.
Last one.
Yep.
Sao Paulo. Let's see. Teams compromised. Shift each team in a city with surveillance.
Oh. In.
With surveillance.
Yeah, nope.
In.
To without a safe house to Washington.
Just any team without a.
So if there's
There's no
yeah,
surveillance.
Okay, so that doesn't happen. How many was that? 1, 2. Shanghai.
Incident.
Incident.
We lost.
And we lost.
Okay, well, we have lost this episode. Let's go through the end game upgrade because we've finally got some things to do to put on the board. Mm-hmm.
That's a
Well,
lo-
fail fast.
Well,
That's what
what's
they tell you in startup school.
Terrible is that we didn't even
We didn't accomplish anything.
we identified a city. That's
We
Identify the city that's
Gonna
doesn't
go
That's
away.
gonna
stay.
change.
Yeah.
that'll change.
Yeah, because we didn't fulfill the objective.
Shit.
so maybe next time we start here
Or
and wait till
yeah.
the cities come up. Can I have the pen, please, to just let everybody know?
Okay, so
All right.
let's go through the end game up.
After the game, check objectives. We failed 2+ objectives. Your group is evaluated as failing. Increase your
Draw
funding.
this. Oh, sorry. Draw this card and read the back. When
Not your turn yet. Shut up.
What's happening?
Just wait.
Increase your funding level by 2. We need to get back on track. We have to repeat the month. And next we check cities. Osaka takes surveillance.
Look at this mother. Mm-hmm. We got surveillance in New York.
We got one more in Delhi.
That's fine. Fuck Delhi.
And then Johannesburg.
Yep.
Oof, this is the most we've really put
This
on
is
here.
where things get ugly because there's a lot of eyeballs out there.
Yep. Okay.
We've checked the cities. There are no there are no outbreak things, and now you may check the legacy deck.
Did we technically fail or no?
Oh no,
Yes.
we
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah, we.
What do you mean technically?
Well, I mean, like, because we... Okay, so
Epically.
everything is...
Everything is failed.
Cool, draw this card, and when you fail the disrupt trial objective...
Ooh.
Shit. Draw the next 4 cards and continue reading the debrief entry.
Well, wait. What does it say on the front exactly?
Draw this card and read the back when instructed, when you complete or fail the disrupt trial objective. So did we have to...
Oh, those four cities in Europe are going to get.
But we're going into. Is it? Can I see the front of the? Can I see the card for a second?
I also have a dumb question. So because we failed the month, do we literally read the failed for each of these, or am I interpreting that completely
Or do
wrong?
we redo it?
We repeat the month.
Okay.
So it's not a failure.
I mean, we failed it, but we're trying it again. So if we try June again and we fail it again, then we read this, I think.
Well, no, it says when you fail the disrupt trial objective, and we failed.
Well, actually, did we fail?
I don't know. Did we fail?
Your group is evaluated as failing. Increase your funding level by 2. We need to get back on track. Record your evaluation and new funding level on the calendar at the back of the debrief book. If this was your first attempt at the month, you must repeat the month. When you start the next game, mark any objectives that you completed in the first half of the month as complete, only possible once you have 3 objectives starting in May. If this was your second attempt, proceed to the next month, destroy the objectives, including any you failed. I don't think we count as failing yet.
Me neither, because we
then
haven't.
we wouldn't need to do it again.
No,
Because it would have been absolutely-
exactly. So I think that
Because we never attempted them, right?
correct. We never attempted it. We lost before that.
But it does say mark any incomplete objectives with a failed token.
So it's fail.
So then we have to literally read 190,
Well, let's.
163, 182,
Okay, so
and
yeah.
111.
We've just
Holy
lost them all.
shit sticks.
Yep.
And then we have a potential for losing them all again?
That's the thing. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Well,
struggling
no,
with
because
that.
it says fail for these ones. First half of the month, you read a different one. This one is fail. So these are
Yeah.
failed.
So they're all
Okay,
failed.
So
what does it say for them?
190.
Wow.
Don't eat hot dogs again.
Impedes brain function.
I mean, we couldn't get over here fast enough.
What the hell?
Oh, is
Yeah.
this table flip time?
Possibly. One night if we fail the first half of the month, it says to
There's-
read 190.
There's nothing,
Yep.
period. It's just one failure, period. It says failed. Read debrief 190.
Can I?
There's nothing else. Like these other ones here, the other one
Yeah.
here says failed first half of the month, failed second half of the month.
And then similar here is complete or fail. So we failed.
We're fucked.
What do we get here?
No trials were disrupted. The Medusa plague is now active in 3 new cities. The strain is confirmed to be much stronger. Open doors 38, G, and C.
Do we want to write this down in case we did this wrong?
It's on tape. If we're lucky.
Nobody goes back and
This
reads
is saying it wrong, though. Because it says, then turn all 4 trial cities into exposed cities and using the new infection cards. Place these infection cards in the game end area. Move all 3, there's 4, city cards under the disrupt trial objective to the player discard pile.
I wonder if it's just a typo that needs errata. Because for the most part, it's 3 until we got to this point.
I mean, they may have typed it in wrong.
I may have put the deck together wrong.
No, it said 4.
Well, yeah, I know.
6-9, 6-10, 6-11,
That's
6-12.
Sabik's house. That's this one. This is Disrupt Trial.
We didn't even try it.
We didn't even make it over there.
Also, what did we really do wrong here? Like, was
We
it...
didn't.
Like,
we didn't clear guys out.
I also feel like I should have not started, from my perspective, maybe not started here.
Yeah, I know.
Just-
Screw this second alias.
Just get out and start killing people and setting up safe. Like, stick to my first person and just start doing that thing and just get out. So
It's correct. For the second half of the month, the legacy deck is going to give you something.
Okay. So,
So we don't read the legacy deck yet?
if
Wait.
failed, one.
Because it
Does it
says
say
when you-
anything in the Board Game Geek?
yeah, do I need to get the computer out and do some searching?
Maybe.
Aye.
Because that seems wrong.
We have three. Then we have three.
because we have
failures.
another shot at this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems wrong that there are now 4 infected cities.
And you can't. And then what's the point of trying to clear them up?
Again. Like, I get it
If you
because
fail
there's
first half, you can still succeed second half. I think that if it only has one fail on card, you don't read until you fail in second half.
that makes the most
That
sense.
would make sense because we get another shot at it, right?
Except for this boy. Though.
Yeah.
Well,
These
yeah.
two say the first and second. That one says the first and second, but it explicitly says it.
The
which
first and
means-
second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas the other one, because we get another shot at it,
All right, then let's read 183.
So is this? What are we in?
we are in June.
Yep. First half of June. Failing
roll
first.
question spoilers.
June objective 1.
I wrote hose instead of lose. Yep. Feels like it. Got hosed.
So. Yeah, I mean, there's so many, like, June question around mission failures. Here we go. We are in June. If we don't get to complete the disrupt trial by just not attempting it in the first half of the month, do we get the failure condition and we have to infect the cities as discussed in the debrief? Then we play the second half of June, or to try again, or do we consider that objective?
Failed and gone.
If you have one objective failed, your evaluation is adequate and you proceed to the next month.
Nope, that's not the answer.
That's not what happened.
Yes, but if we only complete one of the 3 objectives, infiltrate, speak, we had the same worry. Keep on playing, mark them as failed, and read the legacy deck.
So this is failed and we never try again, right?
The back of the debrief says that if you fail 2+ objectives the first part of the month, you need to redo the month. But I think you don't have to complete that one objective. You have completed, in that case, sorry, spoilers. You failed the disrupt trial objective and you have to mark all 4 cities and add them to the infection pile. If the disrupt trial was the only objective that was not completed, you discard adequate, you move again.
Oops.
But we didn't do it as adequate. We failed all of them, so we have to redo this month.
Yep.
So it makes the most sense to me that the one that specifically says if you fail in the first half of the month, read this one, and we accept that problem. But
And-
not necessarily the other 2.
There's 2 options for this. It's either failed and we never try again,
Yeah.
or we try again and then we get failed.
So
Or
the legacy deck is probably going to help us out here, like as theirs.
Well, then why don't we look at...
Legacy deck. Draw this card and read the back when instructed when you complete or fail the disrupt trial objective. So did we fail?
We failed.
We failed.
Wait, so but by definition, is failure not attempting?
Correct. We failed.
Yes, mark any incomplete objectives with a failed token.
Okay.
Fail.
Let's just...
Draw the next 4 cards and continue reading the debrief entry,
Got it.
which is
Well, let's not do any cards yet until we know.
So according to this is that we are going to get another objective.
So this one goes away.
And we will
That
get
makes the
another
most
objective.
sense.
Oh.
So should we read the other 2 first and then deal with this one
Let's-
second, or should we do this one first?
Let's look at them.
Okay.
Yeah, let's look at that and see what
Let's
it
look
says.
and see what happens.
So that's just mark those. So let's hold off.
Yeah, let's
marking.
hold off on marking the cards and,
And
look
then
under
that
the
says
pause.
pause.
Yep.
Until
so
what?
then, okay, so I'll
step
cheat.
3 of end the end of the game. So
Yeah.
end of the month. So we don't touch those yet.
Well, then we don't get a new objective, do we? Or is that part of drawing the boxes?
We may need to open the
Draw
next
this card
legacy deck.
and read
No.
the back
It's
during step
it's
three.
opening doors.
Okay, so let's open the rest of the doors.
Let's see what happens.
So 38.
So 38, G and C.
I have a feeling then if we failed that we don't ever get to, this goes away, we never do it again.
And they all get infected.
And that we have to now only have 2 objectives to win.
Add disease cubes to starting cities with starting intensity. When you put an exposed city sticker on, okay, so this is rules F and rule C. When you put an exposed city sticker on a city, use an exposed city sticker with a number matching the infection card's starting intensity.
What?
So this is 1, 2, and 3. Add disease cubes to cities with a starting intensity.
Okay.
So what does the chat say? You read the legacy deck and you get.
New objectives.
Yep.
All right, so
This is really not.
You read the
this
end
is
of the
really not
month.
well done. It's very confusing.
so let's go ahead and go through these failures one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, starting with this one.
Starting with that one.
So we read that, and that's what we just opened, yeah?
Yes. No trials were disrupted. The Medusa Plague is now active in 3 new cities? 4 new cities, apparently.
4 new cities.
4 new cities.
Because there's 4
All right,
cards.
so draw the pause card of the legacy deck and read the back, then turn all 4 trial cities into exposed cities using the new infection cards, following the rules for marking exposed cities. Place these infection cards in the game end area. Move all 4 city cards under the disrupt trial objective to the player discard pile.
Istanbul, our visas to Istanbul could be pretty dangerous.
Yep.
So, exposed city stickers. When you put an exposed city sticker on a city, use an exposed city sticker with a number matching the infection card's starting intensity, which are on those.
They're all ones.
They're all ones. So,
Prague, East Berlin, Istanbul, and Rome.
oh no.
That entire block.
That's horrible. Rob, you're supposed to wait until the end of the game to fuck us.
This is the end of the game.
No, it's not. This is halfway through.
Well, who knows? It's not the end of the game.
The
You might flip
halfway
this table.
climax.
Was it Prague?
Prague, East Berlin, Istanbul, and Rome.
Oh my gosh.
That entire little square there.
Shouldn't have had the hot dog.
In Rome? My goodness.
Yeah. So that means at the start of every game, those already have a
Cubes.
cube.
What?
Yeah. Add disease cubes to cities with a starting intensity.
So even Johannesburg gets one now.
No, because that doesn't have one of these.
All right.
Oh, that's
specifically.
right. It's the two. It's
So-
the second stuff.
Oh, this one first. 183.
183. Sabik or one of his loyal operatives noticed your monitoring. Photographs of your team were taped to the exterior windows with your real names written on them. A warning, he knows who you are. Put the infiltration cards for Sabik's safe house into the reserve. No further information.
Captain Metalfit isn't your real name?
Wait, the infiltrate, this one or this one?
I think it's the
Say that again. That was 183?
180. Put the infiltration cards for Sabik's safe house into the reserve. I think that's those.
Yeah.
Where's the reserve?
It's in the box.
So do we not get an opportunity to even do that?
I don't know. We may at the start of the next time.
And then 111.
It's brutal.
The control center could not be bugged. Now operational, it will have high security. Place a control center sticker on the target city. Do not put a bug on the center.
Shanghai.
Where's the control room stickers?
Oh. Right here in my pile of stickers. But it's not bugged, and it's
No.
in Shanghai.
Yes.
Where were these? There were 3 of
I
these.
was like, don't
in
start messing
Hanoi?
up the people.
We already did that, I think. Did
Oh,
we?
I think so.
I
No,
don't
we
know.
didn't.
We did not yet.
We did not put the eyeballs on.
Are we
Oh, we
sure?
did. We did for Delhi. We did for Johannesburg. We did. Okay, we did.
We
Okay.
did.
Oh yeah, that's right, because New York's got one.
Yeah. Then move the target card, city, blah, 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 to the player discard pile.
Okay.
We had so many early escalations. I mean, that was,
Yeah. So the fact they were all in Asia not a good thing. Spread out, maybe a little better.
Okay. So then we failed. So that was this one.
Yep. So we've read all our failures, right?
Yeah, and then draw this card and read at the end of the first game in June.
Okay, that's us.
During step 3. So,
Here we are. Check the legacy deck.
okay. Oh, fucking doors. If you
that door.
open doors, I think that's an O or a 0.
Probably O, because there wouldn't be a 0.
And then 36, 17, and 22.
17? You said 17, James?
17, yes.
Get treatment. While in a safe house, return 1 symptom card from your hand to the supply.
Okay.
That's a rule F. Did you say 22?
22.
Assets. Experimental medicine.
We have more assets
As an
here.
action, remove all the disease cubes from your city. Field medic. Remove 1 disease cube from the field medic city or a city adjacent to it.
Am I supposed to read forged papers?
Mm-hmm.
You can fly to Soviet cities using the commercial flight action if you discard the matching city card. Army doctor. If you enter the Army doctor's city, return all symptom cards to the supply. You choose a city.
Yeah.
So these are huge. The field medic and the experimental medication, these are massive.
I think field medic is going to be one of the big ones because then you can do it in the adjacent one and not take symptoms.
Right. Ooh, wait a minute.
Or is it just for that city?
It's just that city.
Well, then we put it on Istanbul because
As in-
then it's Rome, Istanbul, and Prague.
Yeah. So as an action, remove 1 disease cube from the field medic city, or so this is an asset. Yeah. So we would put it in
In Istanbul.
Istanbul
Okay.
That makes the most sense, I
on
think.
somebody's asset card here.
And then, are those all the doors?
I think.
Yeah.
If you received a failing evaluation for the first half of the month, read debrief 116.
Good lord.
What time is it?
We've been,
5:27.
I was like, we've been reading these now for how many minutes?
116?
116, yes.
The work of a field agent is not easy. Use the remainder of the month to refocus. If you failed the objective, bug the control center, destroy it, and replace it with card 66 in the operations deck for the second half of the month.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm not gonna do it slowly. I'm just gonna make it over.
Keep that operation deck up here. We're gonna need that.
Bug completed, control center in Asia. God damn it,
Huh?
it's gonna be harder.
There's 2 buses.
Harder.
Yeah.
If you failed the objective, disrupt the third trial, destroy it, and replace it with card 89 in the operations deck for the second half of the month.
I'm too angry to care.
Quarantine an exposed city in Europe.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm assuming we still go to the other one.
We still have the Sabik one, yeah.
Okay. And then add the following event card to the pool of events that you select from when you set up the game. Trial vaccine. Remove 2 disease cubes from the board.
Ugh.
But that one's nice if...
We have this. I mean, you know what? They're supposed to give you a gut punch after you've been doing so well, right?
That was a gut punch.
Warning! End of part 1.
And we finished the first deck.
Stop. Draw this card before you set up your first game in July. So that is not going to be today.
Nope.
In fact, nothing is going to be today other than lots of drinking at home.
Ending the day on a loss.
Yes.
That
so
sucks.
that is
Losers? Losers.
But you know what? We succeeded 2 of the games. 2 of the games, and we did so. One of them was, I mean, an overwhelming victory.
Yeah.
We went wrong.
So all in all, that's a C+.
You know,
C+, that's an
we've-
F,
we've-
sir.
You're just... So if I said it was a B, we're going to end up on like a C- with your F.
We've played 7 games and we failed 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
C+.
4 out of 3.
All right. Well,
That was rough.
Yeah.
So
4 out of 7.
Hey,
I mean,
before-
hey, if this is the NBA, we get the ring or whatever the fuck they get in the NBA. I mean, we just won 4 out of 7 games.
So before we're even done, we've got end game upgrades that we get to do.
I can't even think about it.
Oh God, did we do the eyeballs? Yes,
We did.
Yeah, we did the
eyeballs.
eyeballs.
Making sure.
Yeah. So I can
There's a step where we get to upgrade our characters, yes?
upgrade.
How
So
much
we
do
get 4.
We get 4.
We get 4 points.
So field medic, somebody who's got a visa to Istanbul who likes to sit there gets field medic.
That would be
That's
one of you
you.
two.
I don't sit there.
I sit there.
But I mean, do you get exposed? How does that? Oh, you get exposed but not cover.
Well, okay, let
What?
me see it.
I would get what's it called? The symptom.
Well, but
You get-
this
when I
but,
enter.
But
Yeah.
this is the city. Like I don't think you have to be there.
As an action, remove 1 disease cube from the field medic city or city. Yeah, I don't have to be there.
You can,
Oh,
you
okay.
can remotely just get rid of it.
Get rid
and
of it.
I think Istanbul is the best choice
Yeah.
because
We can all fly there.
yeah.
Sure, I'll take it.
So here, you're using 1. How many do we get? 4.
4.
That's 1. Experiments medicine. As an action, remove all the disease cubes from your city.
I guess. I mean.
I mean, honestly, it all depends on
What
where
are
the
the?
where
Yeah.
the agents
I was gonna say,
show up.
what are the other things? Because I only have 1 asset space left.
I mean, it's probably putting it on another character.
But my
that's
other
the thing.
character isn't great yet.
Mine's kind of except for his name. I like Sir Everett McFiddle's chutney.
I mean, of course.
Oh God, he's a rock star.
He likes to think so anyway.
So
I mean, look at those glasses and hair.
I
Can't see
mean,
that shit.
I think this is. I mean, this goes along with your gunbrella. So just making
Well,
your.
that's what I'm saying is that like this.
I think our second. We're gonna have like this asset is going and taking care of agents. This asset is going and taking care of cubes. It's kind of what I think might.
There's
be.
no change IDs without having to burn a.
An action.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I kind of feel like our begin. Yeah. Whatever.
Or do you just go all in and put this on your main person? Like I'm full. I'm full on my main person. Or do you want this?
Getting the treat on an alias that otherwise can't treat is pretty good, though.
That is true because all of our first characters have the treat.
Yeah.
And none of our second characters have that.
Yep.
That's a good point.
So as an action, remove all the disease cubes from your city. If you don't want it, I'll take it.
I don't want it.
Here's the thing though. You shouldn't be moving with. Well, what's your second character again?
Aluminum salesperson. I can take a card. It's kind of.
Okay, so mine that might be better for me because I'm the
I might have
cargo
been
pilot.
overzealous with my plastic, and I
You could totally-
probably should have gotten the
You
aluminum
should take that,
salesperson.
and then we get 1 more. We've got 1 eyeball.
Because it says, as an action,
Forged
remove disease
papers.
from the cubes. I can move all over.
You
the
can
place.
fly to Soviet cities. Army doctor. If you enter the army doctor city, return all your symptom cards to the supply.
That's a tough one because that's only 1 person. So 1 person has to be that.
Well, and then that one person wouldn't be afraid of going and getting symptoms.
Is that me? Because like this
Yeah.
one is
Yeah.
this one is now fly to any safe house. So this one is
Yeah.
make a safe house, fly to a safe house, get rid of
So
cubes.
put army doctor on there as well, and put Istanbul there.
Istanbul is going to be our center of operations.
Speaking of,
Yes.
it should be a soft objective to put a permanent safe house on Istanbul.
Okay.
Yeah, because at least
Yes.
at least one character can always fly there.
Because having
Yeah.
to run to fucking Washington to build a bus sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was going for.
Yeah.
Do we have anything left to build one? Oh, I never had one there to begin with.
Well,
so.
Yeah.
Or did I? I
we
thought I
d-
did
we-
one.
You did, and
Yeah.
then it got, with the incident one, it got blown ups. Or no, that was Shanghai. No, Istanbul was a previous game.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap up this disappointing episode of
That
Pandemic Legacy
sucked.
Season 0. If we weren't recording it, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
So
Is
we
you
weren't.
saying if you didn't record it, it didn't happen?
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching us. We're gonna come back in July. We're gonna be so much better in
No,
July.
we're
No,
not.
we're coming back at the
in
end of June.
Yeah.
But now we know what we're doing, so we're gonna kick ass.
Do we get more cards in June?
What is this?
Yeah, we have to
We
figure
get
out.
2 more
Two more
event
funding.
cards.
Okay.
Oh
Hang
my
on.
god, that city in Asia. So Shanghai, we have to have 2 active teams there. So we need 2 Soviet buses there.
Boy. Well, please give us a like, a follow, subscribe. join our Discord. We're streaming live a lot. We're uploading videos to YouTube. There's a lot of stuff going on. We really appreciate you guys. We want your feedback. We have a newsletter.
We're also struggling, so
So we have a newsletter.
Let me know how.
We have a Patreon. So the newsletter, every week we ask a question of the week, which is we post to our Discord looking for advice. What are some things that are going to be up on our newest newsletter when we go home and make up the newsletter? I think is, what do you think?
I want to do a survey in Discord. How about that?
Well, that's what this is. Let's just say.
My question would be, what do you like to see the most? Do you like to see RPGs? Like, what's your percentage? RPGs, board games, creative content.
There's only
Patreon content.
There's only so.
No,
There's only so much time.
We don't do lame porn.
Are we,
No, we do good porn.
That's it. We do game porn.
playing too much RPGs?
Are we not playing enough board games?
Should we do something different? What will you watch and donate to us on Patreon to have us do? So that's all that really matters.
Thomas is like, just pay me to play board games, please.
Yeah.
I
Screw
promise,
you, COVID.
if you
That's the
donate to
last
Patreon, you will
note.
never see any of that again. I can make that guaranteed promise to you.
That's we're head on over to the Quest and Chaos OnlyFans where you can see James.
Showing off.
I'm gonna go a full Bella Thorne on y'all.
Oh God.
Just gonna strip
does that
just
mean?
a little bit.
Gamer girl.
Bella Thorne, basically she promised nudes and then did not do nudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. She promised an OnlyFans. And
Yeah.
everyone assumed nudes.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the Twilight girl then?
Well, the character is named Bella.
That's why I thought it was. I was like,
Right.
I saw where your brain went with that.
I was like, what?
All right. So
I'm
that's gonna
mildly
wrap it up.
ashamed that I knew where your brain went with that.
Yeah, it was sad that my brain went there first.
Go away. Go away. This is the end of the
Bye,
episode.
guys.
Good night.
Go away.
Good night.
James is gonna take his jacket off. We're gonna talk about Twilight. You should leave.